Over to you, Indrasekhar Raj, sir.
Yeah. Good morning, IAPNs. Today, I feel secure and safe as the adolescents feel between these three women, Patil ji and Sushma ji and our Swati ji. Friends, 1 minute about myself. It is my 50 years of pediatric practice and IAP mission for whatever. I have been traveling in rain and sun to a faraway area in Secunderabad called Bolaram. All that I could do with my madam, Dr. Indira Sabapathy, together with me in the heat and rain. We didn't have car, we used to go by bike. May I request Dr. Indira Sabapathy to just identify. What I am today is because of a deep association with us. Secondly, she, while I was preaching and practicing, she used to help me in the practice and groom the daughters at home. Adolescent, I learned a lot of adolescent medicine from home. She groomed 2 daughters to great success. One is in North Carolina, Director of Health, and another is in UK. Like that, it is a successful life story. Now coming back, it is my 25th year, coinciding with the silver jubilee of my dearest adolescent chapter. Next slide. Friends, what we are is because of parents, what we learn from our gurus. I want to tell this. Adolescent is an adult without the senses of an adult. Adolescents today are very smart, but my teacher, Padma Bhushan Tirmal Rao in 60s told me this is the word. So let us ponder what we can do. It is a phase of transition in a life from child to adult. Adolescence is a very fascinating as well as tumultuous period in life which an individual undergoes transition from being a child to an independent, functioning, healthy adult. This all of us know it. Next slide, I will tell you what are the stages. We know ancient scriptures in India divided human life into different stages. Number 1 is Shishu, when we are born. Second is Balya, childhood. Kaumara, we are dealing with the Kaumara Dasha of life, the adolescents. Then the Yuvana, then the Grihasthashrama and Yuvana. Then the Vanyaprastha. Vanyaprastha starts at 60, but now it never starts and the life responsibility goes on and goes on. All of you agree with this. Next slide, please. So, actually the organizers requested me, Shah requested me to talk on crushes and healthy life. I initiated the crushes, 2-3 slides, but subsequently मेरा दिल कहता है कि ये कहूँ कि adolescents को कैसे अपन देखें, अपन इतना सीनियर हो रहे, वो मैं 9 दिशा में मैं बताता हूँ. Number 1, what is a crush? Crush is an intense attraction or admiration. When we were all adolescents, the crush was not described in the dictionary, but it was felt inside. So often based on the appearance, personality or novelty of other person of opposite sex. Short-lived, exploratory. Normal feeling, excitement, nervousness and curiosity and confusion and mood swings will occur. What is the tip? Okay, to have crushes, they help you learn more about your preferences. Very, very important point. So, next slide, please. Moving beyond crushes. Initially, crushes is okay, but how to move beyond crushes? Number 1, spend time talking, not just texting on social media. Number 2, discover shared interests and values. Learn about each other, boundaries and goals. Signs of a deeper connection. Trust develop over time. Support during difficult times. Mutual respect and also understanding. If you recall your lives, most of us will agree this has happened to all of you and you are all good parents and grandparents now. Next slide. This I have thought over what my teacher told me, the lotus of child care. This is now Disha, adolescents. Lotus of adolescent care is my concept, my thinking. There are so many things we have to do, all of us, the adolescent counselors. But what are the important priorities we should do? self-esteem, physical growth, substance abuse, adolescent digital addiction, psychological development, sexual, reproductive health, adolescent immunization, differently abled, very important, and the nutrition. I called it, I named it as now Disha, अपन को देना है और अपन उसको practice करना है. A lotus of adolescent care is my concept, direction from divine and also my teacher. Thank you. Next slide, please. Now let us go to nutrition. Number 1. This is support growth. All that we'll know. All we talked, parents and school play a vital role in teaching habits and everything. Balanced nutrition leads to a healthy future. But we know what is happening is anemia, obesity, eating disorders. Dr. Tuteja has already told we should see in every place to fight teen obesity. Community eating is good. No junk food. Street food is there. As they come out of the school, they eat outside. And parents, mothers' responsibility is to give healthy lunch boxes to children. Small interval, one box, and lunchtime, another box. Very, very important. India has several nutrition programs for teen nutrition, we know it, but they are all on the paper. Poshan Abhiyan for holistic malnutrition reduction, Rashtriya Kishore Swasthya Karyakramam, we have done it, and weekly iron folic acid supplementation, all on the paper, but in practice it is being done, but not being. It's our duty as adolescent caretakers to revive it, those who are in the government sector. Next slide, please. Now come to self-esteem. Self-esteem is very, very high in adolescents. I see it. When my daughter was small, she used to listen whatever mother used to say. But my granddaughter, when I go to US, you don't know anything, Tata. You don't know anything, Tata. She's only 12 years. She says, I don't know anything. Self-esteem is adolescents see the value, shapes confidence, decision-making, and relationships. Healthy self-esteem encourages positive behavior and resilience. And low self-esteem leads to anxiety, depression, and suicidal risk. Please listen to me. Anxiety, depression, suicidal risk, every day we see in adolescent clinic where myself and madam sit and counsel at no cost, free adolescent health clinic. Encourage strength in every child. Celebrate their achievement, small achievement of getting 10 marks. Please celebrate. And healthy body imaging simultaneously. You must do it. Open communication and listening help adolescents feel, understand. Once the adolescents will not communicate with you, once they have a feeling that you are their own, they will talk to you and open up. This is very, very important. Many adolescents do not open with the parents. We should be a good parent, loving parents to do this. Healthy, safe esteem, self-esteem is a good foundation. Establish adolescent health clinic and counseling centers. We have done Institute of Child Health. Our madam knows this. Hima Bindun madam, we started it, your clinic, and now after retirement, I started it in my private hospital, that is the Nest Hospital, Secunderabad. Next. Yes, please wait. Adolescent substance abuse, misuse of substances like alcohol, tobacco, and drugs. Slowly they are going at the colleges and school level, they sell it outside the gate. Common peer pressure, stress, curiosity, and lack of awareness. क्या है ये? सिगरेट पीने से कैसा रहता? ये पान खाने से पान पराग कैसा रेगन होता? Curiosity start करते हैं. Affects the brain development, memory, and emotional health. Leads to poor academic performance, risky behavior, healthy problem. A girl who was getting 5th in the class, come to 20th in the car, investigate, nobody reveals, but slowly it has been found through that she is a substance abuse. Prevention through early education, open communication, and strong family support. Remember, all our families have to be very strong. Parent relations, sibling relations, and also the extended family is gone these days, but inculcate extended families with your sisters and brothers and meet once in a way or week to strengthen the bondage between all the children and adolescents of these families will go in a long way. Schools run away awareness, schools should run awareness program and promote healthy activities. Counseling and timely intervention help recovery, reduce harm. Early prevention and guidance protect adolescents from lifelong consequences. Drug addiction, shattered dreams, wasted lives. Let us do everything. What has been done in the northern states, we must do it. Next, please. Friends, drug addiction, screen time Digital addiction is very, very important. Those days we had telephone and now these cell phones. Disrupted sleep, night 12 बजे 1 बजे तक ये करते, eye strain होता है. Negative impact on the academic performance. Tomorrow is exam, but daughter is seeing, her son is watching the cell phone, and increased risk of anxiety, depression and isolation. And they are doing the games on that. They play whole night the games, fatigued, and early recognition by parents is important. Teachers and peer is crucial. Inculcate healthy digital habits. Please give all the children the screen time limitation, digital detox. My wife has switched off the TV for 6 months when my daughter is going for MBBS examination. No TV, only telephone, like that. Encourage outdoor activities, meet, peer interactions and hobbies. Counseling, professional support is very, very important in these aspects. Next slide. Now, immunization, I have been deep into the ACVAP and also IAP Advisory Committee and vaccine with the blessings of Jacob John and Parth Sardisar. I will not tell you, recently 2022-23, we have all as a group started a guidebook on immunization. What is very, very important is the vaccines are given in universal immunization program to every child in the country, but there are so many dropouts. Only 20% are covered. It's our duty as an adult and caretaker to revive the vaccine, particularly the boosters, hepatitis B, hepatitis A, influenza vaccine. Now the high-risk children are more and more, so try to promote the vaccine, that influenza A and other things. Immune vaccines during infects. Important vaccines include DTaP, HPV, hepatitis B, influenza and MMR vaccine. So that to boost the waning immune response of certain vaccines administered during early infancy, particularly measles outbreaks, we are seeing pertussis clinically, tetanus and diphtheria. We have infectious disease hospital, we get these cases still. Believe me, we do still get, though there is a history of vaccination. Then what is the wrong? The immunity is waning or the vaccine given is not optimal. Adolescents need vaccines to prevent diseases that appear late in adult life, and particularly cervical cancer. Those children who are traveling abroad, they should give appropriate vaccines. Please, they will come to you, pick up the vaccine and give, like IPV, etc. As a catch-up who missed the previous opportunity, let us protect. One needle, one strong. We should not produce needle stick injuries. You let us practice safe injection practices as told by Dr. Swati Bhave long ago. We have done the programs on safe injection practice. Next slide. Psychological development is the issue of these days. We are seeing everywhere, in the neighborhood, in the family, in the friends. Rapid emotional changes due to hormonal shift. It was there, but it was snubbed by our parents. Development of personal identity, self-respect. Increased need for independence and autonomy. Everybody wants their own room to sit, office to sit, and privacy to talk. This is very, very important. Heightened sensitivity to peer influence. My friend is doing this, why I can't buy a higher phone? Give me a different phone, like that, acceptance. They pressure the parents to get a better models. Okay, exploration of values, beliefs and moral reasoning. Risk-taking behavior is part of growth and learning. They do it, emotional ups and downs. Today the girl will be, boy will be good. Tomorrow you will tell, I want that phone. I want this jacket, like that. Mood swings are so common. Support from parents, teachers and the mentors. We are all the mentors. We are not the parents and teachers. We are the mentors. Wherever we see a child, we must do the mentoring and see adolescent development is done very, very properly. Next slide, please. Another area I am touching is the physical growth and puberty. Rapid increase in the height, body image, self-exploration starts at 10th year with the development of the breast and the hip, etc. And we must see that they are all properly managed. Development of primary and secondary sexual characters do appear. Hormonal changes influence physical appearance. Increase in the muscle mass, strength and endurance. Onset of menstruation. There is need for guidance in every school. We used to go to the schools and give menstrual education, like management during menses and how to keep themselves hygienic and clean. Government is now supplying, or our associations are supplying the pads for them to keep them hygienically during menstrual, and also perineal hygiene has to be implemented in the girls' schools with near the washrooms. Very, very important. Need-based balanced nutrition, exercise and good hygiene. Emotional subtle to image the body image, handle the body image. Those who are thin, they feel bad. Those who are fat, they feel bad. We have to handle them very, very properly. Next. Friends, let us come. This area is not stressed. Though I spoke about 10 years back in an adolescent conference, we work along with Dr. Hanmantrao in an adolescent with special needs, disability, cannot hear, cannot see, cannot walk. These are the proportion of adolescents in the community. About 20% are there. We should identify them. Anywhere, in the street side, on the road, in the schools, you must take care of them specially. They are also adolescents. Their needs are same like normal adolescents, but we are unable to give. We are only given lectures, what we should do. This is very, very important. Approximately 20% adolescents have chronic physical, behavior, development, nutritional, emotion condition, causing limitations in life activity and require special care. Approximately 5.5 million young people with disabilities are living in India. Normal transition periods are worst periods for adolescents. Normal periods, enjoyable transition, going for a birthday, going for a picnic. Normal child enjoys. Adolescent with difficulties cannot enjoy it. They suffer from all the time withdrawal and depression, withdrawal and separation. See the difficulty this boy is having going to the classroom, crutches. They need special attention, elimination of barriers, physical, social. So other children will come down the stairs rapidly. This fellow with the crutches will keep there. The lunch time is over. Caretaker should establish linkage with counselor, educator, social activities, physiotherapist, integrated intervention is number. What we are doing, I've been trained in America along with Dr. Bodankar on the, Dr. Vidyasagar has given neonatal care. We established level 3 neonatal care in Gandhi and Nilofer. Then I've seen lot of extreme premature babies died in spite of our best efforts, and they all come back after 1 year or 2 years with disability, spastic diplegia, can't hear, can't see. Then I slowly weaned from that neonatal care. Improved survival of the preterm and high-risk neonates. We tell that we are doing great work, and then a chapter, and yes, we are doing. We are contributing to the pool of the disabled adolescent. We are contributing by saving many, many LBW, VLBW babies with good intervention techniques. We are saving and saving cost to the parents, but what we are doing, how they live, how they become disabled adolescents. They are already bankrupted by caring the newborn, and giving education is difficult task. This aspect is very philosophical, and all of us should remember, give help. Next slide. Adolescent sexual and reproductive health. Education and puberty, menstruation, reproduction are going on. Promoting awareness about safe sexual practices is very important, and prevention of STD is very important. Guidance on consent, boundaries, and respectable relations between a child, adolescent, not the crush and excitement. It is much more than the crush and excitement. Nowadays, we get phone calls. Oh, I'll give you a stressed adolescent. You come to me, I'll give you happiness. One phone call comes. This killer takes money and goes to that phone call to get best relaxation and happiness, spends money, gets STD. These are all the fix. I'm having cases. So address the stigma and misinformation. Be careful. All your adolescent children, don't export to the media of giving pleasure and giving relief to their stress by these things. They will contact counseling and contraception, family planning, encouraging open communicate parents and educators. Adolescent-friendly health centers. We had in Nilofer Hospital. We have to be adolescent-friendly. We need to encourage. We need not be in the hospital. So many veterans are doing adolescent clinic and practice. They should do this adolescent-friendly. Give them separate place to sit. Adolescent will not like to sit with 6-month-old child and other child. They should be given separate placement, separate recognition. Treatment you can do, but only counseling in a separate room. We do have adolescent counseling room, adolescent health room, even in the private hospital and all of you. So this is an important aspect. Next. This is also very, very, very important. I spoke in one of the ADOLESCON lectures, madam. Please remember, you are all guardians, parents, and great grandparents. But remember, this is very important. Reporting our view is mandatory for medical profession under POSCO Act. But how many will go to police? They don't like their children to go to police. And emergency medical care is provided. Abused child care has to be provided. It's all in the paper, how we are acting. No FIR is required for this. So no reporting is there. Medical examination is required, which shows so many things. Mental health support, conducting The child is under 12, parent, guardian's consent. These are all required. This is going on and going on. Very, very important. So we all of us should be very alert. This is behind the doors. So reporting abuse mandatory for medical professional, the POSCO Act, emergency medical provided, medical examination. Next slide, please. Yes, this is an important side. Please give your thought to it. Adolescent sexual abuse is a widespread phenomena. According to an MWCD study, over 50% of all children, 50% of all children are victims of adolescent sexual abuse. At some point of time, adolescent sexual abuse, touch, etc., so many things. Most of the sexual abuses in our big families, 5 servants, mother busy, father busy, grandmother busy, everybody busy. Sexual abuse occur within the 4 walls of the family members. Family members will not reveal it because the daughter will go to the court, police, and वो इज्जत है, खानदान का इज्जत रखने के लिए, खानदान का इज्जत रखने के लिए पुलिस को नहीं जाते, संभाल लेते हैं. But who is the victim? Your own grandchild, your child. Please remember this. Sexual abuse is very, very important. Next slide. Now, having done this, our role of IAP, advocacy, wherever we are, in the cinema hall, road, picnic, advocacy to do advocacy regarding healthcare, care at every time in the practice, at home, start the home care of your grandchild or a daughter. Commitment, we should have great commitment that we are here, not to give lectures, hear lectures, take home messages, and develop friendship among ourselves. We are developing. Transfer these thoughts into the community, to the adolescents, wherever you are. We must reach out, and spread this very, very important. We should have commitment. Yes, I will do. I will take up a community study. Recently, we have gone to Pamaredi to see tribal children. Nothing is there. There's no food, no education. And join the social organization, particularly religious or non-religious, and go outreach and see the adolescents. Give all these needs which are there in the city or also in the rural area. Please do. And commitment and determination as required. Leadership. We should be role models. People should remember you as a role model. You're done. And your juniors, your sisters, juniors will remember you and take your message forward. And we have to do these things thoroughly and not thoroughly. So that's what we are doing at every minute. Let us proudly empower India's tomorrow. India's tomorrow is a Nari Shakti, but today is a Kaumara Shakti. Today is a Kaumara Shakti, a boy or a girl. The Shakti you are generating, propelling for future power. You have to ignite. You have to see the flame goes like a fire so that tomorrow our PM says the Nari Shakti is strong. Yes, truly what India is today because Nari Shakti, but there are several things to do. But unless we empower this Kaumara Shakti, we can't do. We have a great promise to empower India's tomorrow with a promise of protection. We should put our heart on the chest and say, yes, we will do. Am I doing enough? We should do more. Am I doing enough? I am not just doing for IAP, adolescent chapter. I must do for a lifetime. We should do it, and we should do it. Next slide, please. Friends, thank you very much. Let us resolve to do for our adolescents always and always. Thank you very much for the time given, though short, because same topic which you all know, I thought I will touch. Now Disha, if you concentrate on the 9 Dishas, it is so sufficient to treat our adolescents of this generation and future generation.